cafe game makers. As you are lining up your schedules for the 2019 Game Developers Conference in San Francisco this March, make sure to leave some time to check out some of this year's top-shelf air days. If you have never attended a GD Dev Day before, it's basically a full-day program where you can learn firsthand about the latest game dev tech and tools, organized by leading game tech companies like Amazon, Autodesk, Facebook, Google, the Chronos Group, and Unity Technologies, featuring a day's worth of the latest tips and insight from some of the top movers and shakers in the industry. These events take place during the first 2 days of GD, Monday and Tuesday, March 18th and 19th. Organizers are still lining up the schedule for the Dev Days at GD 2019, so make sure to bookmark the session schedule and check back for updates as you continue to build your GD 2019 schedule. Bring your team to GD, register a group of 10 or more and save 10% on conference passes. Learn more for more details on GDC 2019, visit the show's official website, or subscribe to regular updates via Facebook, Twitter, or Gamasutra and GD are sibling organizations under parent company and former Menlo Park's Nick Popovich speaking to Waypoint about industry culture. It's no secret that the game industry views crunch as an accessory evil, where developers work themselves to the bone in order to make deadlines. But it does not have to be like that. With changes being put into Motonto, give developers a healthy working environment and stability in case things go south. Over at Menlo Park, the studio behind Slime Rancher, developers abided before 0-hour workweeks during the game's development. In a recent interview with Waypoint, game director Nick Popovich discusses how it was possible. According to Popovich, the 0-hour workweek is not written in any contract at Menlo Park, which currently has 2 employees, but is part of a larger philosophy Popovich has on development. There are plenty of people out there with good intentions, he says. You see this all the time in the Bay Area. I think plenty of studios start with that as a goal. But they say, but, of course, in order to get started, to get our foot in the door, we are all going to have to crunch. We are all going to have to extend and overextend ourselves. He credits his previous experience at both Castaway Entertainment and Three Rings Design as formative when it came to sticking with the 0-hour workweek and other responsibilities. Even in college, he explains, I was aware of the brutal working conditions in the industry. When you are in college, it was called the cave lab, where you are making digital art in the dark with a bunch of other people who want to get into video games. You are spending all night working on things because you want to be the best and have the portfolio and everything. It's almost grooming you for that lifestyle. I really do not want to give everyone the impression that the only reason Menlo Park provides a healthy environment for its staff is because we don't like it with a big hit. He goes on to say, I feel strongly that we'll have a big HITBEC have a healthy work-life balance. Be sure to check out the entire interview over at Waypoint, which goes into more detail on labor conditions in the industry and Popovich's philosophy on crunch. It's well worth the read. The Gamasutra job board is the most diverse, active and established board of its kind for the video game industry. Here is just one of the many positions being advertised right now. Location: Cambridge, Massachusetts. Description: This belief is a game development studio focusing on contracting and consulting services. We have worked with both AAA and independent studios to help their projects ship. Notable projects we have worked on include Gears of Warfare, Borderlands, The Handsome Collection, and Perception. At Disbelief, we are problem solvers. First and foremost, we like to dive in to figure out the reasons something is not working before fixing it. We take pride in solving problems others cannot. We value a sensible work-life balance and work environment. We work with leading-edge technologies to make them perform at the top of their capabilities. Currently, we are looking for a junior programmer. This opportunity is for a full-time position in Cambridge. MA. Junior programmers at Disbelief are called on to develop and debug a variety of areas from gameplay to core engine programming. You are expected to learn new systems and projects as you grow as a developer, with support and training from more senior members of the team. Most importantly, you will work to solve problems with the help of the team. Key responsibilities, skills and requirements. Remote, no. But will you enjoy working from home up to 2 days a week? When project constraints allow, visa sponsorship, no. Technologies. Most of our work is C of varying standards with a sprinkling of other languages as needed for tooling. We do a lot of graphics programming work, using shader languages and platform graphics APIs, since we often are debugging the lower levels of systems. Being able to read X6 file, ARM assembly, is useful. Primarily we work with Unreal Engine file, but we also work with Unity and custom game engines. Our work uses rendering, physics, audio, VR, AR, and other APIs frequently. Our primary platforms are PC, X1, PS, Switch, and VR devices. Interested? Apply now. Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Looking for a new job? Get started here. Are you a recruiter looking for talent? Post jobs here. As of December, a new Japanese legal amendment has made it illegal to resell digital game keys without explicit consent from software makers. The new set of rules are part of a revision to the Unfair Competition Prevention Act, which now recognizes data information recorded in electromagnetic record as a target for protection by law. While e-reselling has been somewhat of a gray area in the industry, it looks as though this revision will have more of an impact on models, since it specifically targets distribution of more tools and services. For example, CyberGadget's PlayStation 4 Save Editor is now discontinued on the official site, although it still seems to be available through other retailers. However, it's likely that sites that resell keys for discounts or facilitate reselling between individuals will now be affected too. While the official information on the new amendments is currently only available in Japanese, different translations of the 3 acts have now been banned, including, according to the translated information, punishments range from civil measures, such as claims for damages, to criminal penalties, including fines of up to $5 million, $36,000 USD, up to at least 5 years in prison, are both. Choosing 10 game developers who left their mark on 2081 is the achievements we saw from game developers, from indie to AAA, were incredible. The way game developers are telling stories, serving their audiences, and helping their employees stay happy healthy, and creative are evolving year by year. Looking back and seeing all the good stuff game devs have done this year reminds us how games are small miracles, and the people making them are some of the most gifted people around. As always,